All right, you're listening to the Mike and Josh Show here live on Facebook, and we also have Twitter. And as I said before, you can sit on my Facebook and Twitter my Twitter.
That is disgusting, but I will agree with him.
No.
But
it's according to who you are.
Yep. And
we also have my daughter Kelsey in the studio, so we're trying to keep this PG, maybe
PG.
13.
Let's go PG-12.
PG-12, that'll work.
PG-12.
She's back there eating a Wendy's hamburger, and she just pulled out a slip. And anytime I get to talk about a blood drive or anything like that, I mean, that's a good thing to do. Wendy's and Fitzgerald's having a blood drive December 20th, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. It says walk-ins welcome. Donors will receive their choice of a plush bear or whatever. I guess one's a dog and two of them's teddy bears. One's white, one's brown. But you have a choice of those if you let them stick you in the arm and draw your blood.
And if you don't give it willingly, they'll just take it from you forcibly.
Well, one thing that me and Josh were sitting here just trying to figure out what to talk about, and then one of my buddies from Germany, he called in on my morning show on Sunday, and he called, and we was talking about what he was going through, but he's going through a transplant surgery on his cornea.
Ouch.
But anyway,
ouch.
He had some debris or something. He's in the military. He's in the Army. And they actually shipped him to Germany to have this surgery, or maybe he was already there or something like that.
Yeah.
But then me and Josh got to talking, and I told him, I said, well, have you heard about the eye tattoos?
By the way, this is disgusting. Mike forced me to watch a video of a man getting a tattoo on his eyeball, and my stomach has been
He went to the
queasy.
bathroom.
Yeah. Well, not quite that bad, but close.
But it's on YouTube, and
it will change your life in a bad way.
But the procedure is that you lay on a table. The guy holds your eye open
While you're conscious.
No sedative, no numbing medicine, no
Nothing.
drops, nothing. And he takes a hypodermic needle and he sticks it in your eyeball, like in the white part, not the colored part, the iris or the cornea iris, all that.
That stuff.
But the white part. And this guy on YouTube, he had it was black, and you just stick it in there, like just stick it in there.
That's enough sticking.
Yeah. And it's making like the eye wiggle and squirm and water and tears.
Stop. That is.
And then they inject the ink, which is it's like a pigment, which it's not like the ink that goes on your arm. I have tattoos.
It's like they want to have pink eye all the time.
Well, this is black eye.
Well, whatever you want to call it.
But anyway, he got stuck probably, I think it was 3 times. He got one on each side and one on the bottom, and it kind of just spread throughout his whole eye. And it was one eye. He had one eye, and it was like completely black with a white circle in the middle.
My question is, why do you want to do that?
I don't want to do that.
I mean, what is it? What do you get out of that? I mean, you wake up every morning and you like scare yourself when you look in the mirror.
It reminds me. His eyes. You know them movies like Demons and their eyes go black. That's what it reminded me of.
Yes, like devil
a freaking
possessed
demon or something. I have tattoos. I got one on each arm, and
tough guy.
And I love tattoos, and I'm continuing to have tattoos. And what are you talking about, tough guy?
You're a tough guy.
Oh, really? I'm a big teddy bear.
Oh, okay.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I'm a hater.
What's that saying that's going around? My haters are motivators.
I just put on my hater blockers.
I don't know how many times I've seen that on Facebook. My haters are motivators.
They're all stupid.
Well, hello, Kelsey. Say hello on the radio.
She's
here.
being bashful. Dear God.
She's my screamer.
That was motivational.
Yeah. You ought to hear that all the time.
You know, it really just goes to show how ridiculous our society's become.
Yeah.
That people want to
tattoo their
eyeballs because apparently they have nothing else to do or invest their time in. They're like, hey, I think I'm going to go and get my eyeballs blackened.
And I've also seen them tattoo their tongue. Boy, that went silent. He's looking at me like, what? WTF.
Yeah, capitalized. That don't even make sense.
Baby, we're keeping it PG-13, so I can't tell you what the WTF stands for.
Yeah, it means
what the freak?
with tacos and fries.
Yeah, with tacos and fries.
But
and their lip, like inside here, like.
well, yeah, they're piercing everything, tattooing everything, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
What do you? Let's touch on some of the guy codes that you've been posting on Facebook.
Yeah, I did 10 of the guy codes, and I've been getting some feedback on that, but that was my 8-year-old daughter. I got to keep that one on there. I can't edit that one out. That was too cute. Jesus. Anyway, go sit down and quit burping, baby. As I say, and I'll say it again, you never know what you're going to hear on the Mike and Josh show. She's going to have to read the girl codes.
I didn't know what was going on.
But me and Josh, we're going to touch on the first 10 of these codes and kind of deliberate a little bit about them, I guess.
Oh, dear God.
Thank you, Kelsey.
If you're a young lady, you don't burp in public. Oops.
I'm a Tom girl.
Oh, okay, Tom girl.
All right, number 1. It said, if you've known a guy for more than 24 hours, his sister is off limits forever unless you actually marry her.
I don't agree with that.
You don't?
If she's hot, just go out with her.
Really? But what if the other guy don't like her?
I mean, if you've only known a guy, say, for 25 hours, you don't really know him that good, and he has a sister that's just smoking hot, why not go out with her?
Yeah, I think that would be an exception. Kelsey's still back there.
That's that Wendy's coming out.
She don't want to say hi, but she will burp on the radio at a drop of a hat.
But nah, if it's a close friend, yeah, sister should be off limits. But if you're just getting to know the guy, then oh well.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say about that all, but like I said, if she's hot, go for it.
Nothing like hot women.
Number 2, when questioned by a friend's girlfriend, you need not and should not provide any information as to his whereabouts. You are even permitted to deny his very existence. I agree.
I agree, and I will give you an example of when a guy will most likely go against this, and it's when, say, a guy, his girlfriend is asking a friend of his where he is, and that friend may actually have some feelings for this girl. So in that case, that's when the guy may try to be like, oh, yeah, I know where he's at, and yeah, he really needs to contact you, and I totally see what you're saying, and I agree with you. And but basically what that's doing is the guy's betraying his friend.
Right.
Because he's attracted to the girl.
Dum, dum, dum.
So no, unless you want to be a backstabber, then don't do that.
Number 3, unless he murdered someone in your immediate family, you must bail a friend out of jail within 24 hours.
What if he raped your girlfriend?
Then I would have Bubba. you know what I mean. He'd be somebody's
Shish kebab.
shish kebab.
Yeah, so number 3 could be irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4, a best man's toast may not include any of the following phrases. Down in Tijuana, one time when we were all pissed drunk, and this girl had the biggest rack you have ever saw. I might want to hear about the rack story.
That could be interesting. By the way, I did see a very interesting calendar the other day. It was a deer hunting calendar, and it was called You seen it? It's called Racks, and there's like a bunch of women holding up the racks of deer.
That's a hunter's
They're all in
dream right
bikinis.
there.
Very
Heck
interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Number 5. You may exaggerate any anecdote told to your friends by 50% without recrimination, if I said that right. Beyond that, anyone within an earshot is allowed to yell out bullcrap, with the exception when trying to pick up a girl, they are allowed to exaggerate, or the exaggeration level is 400%.
Yeah, I'm a fighter pilot, and my dad owns an oil company.
Well, my name's Michael Frazier, and I'm the President of the United States.
It could happen. Scary thought, but it could happen.
Woo.
I would move to Mexico.
I don't know. Well, there'd be a lot of, I don't know. That scares me.
Next.
Under no circumstances may 2 men share an umbrella. And this is one that a couple people have said they agree, because I would rather get wet than to touch heads with you.
What if it was a really big umbrella?
That still looks gay to me.
And it was flooding.
I would swim.
Okay, I agree.
Number 7. The minimum amount of time you are to wait for another man is 5 minutes. The maximum is 6 minutes. For a girl, you are required to wait 10 minutes for every point of hotness the girl scores on the classic 1 to 10 scale.
So, if it was Eva Mendes, I would wait 100 minutes. But if it was Rosie O'Donnell,
I wouldn't wait.
I wouldn't wait at all.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
even. Not,
So that
she wouldn't
does-
even get a point on the hot scale.
Yeah, that does. That I like that rule. I
I-
can't count here. Okay.
Number 8,
Number 8.
complaining.
Complaining about the brand of free beverage in your buddy's refrigerator is forbidden. But gripe at will if the temperature is not suitable. Yes, if I'm drinking a cold beverage, may we say, I like it cold.
Not
Ice
lukewarm.
cold. No.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like that rule. That's pretty good. Number 9. A friend must be permitted to borrow anything you own, grill, car, firstborn child, within a 12-hour notice. Women or anything considered lucky, that's not applicable in this case. Well, I got a lot of friends that I wouldn't loan nothing to because I'd never get it back.
True. I've experienced a little bit of that myself.
But now, best friends.
It's like,
like
hey, man, you remember that book you borrowed from me like 6 months ago? Nah, I don't remember that. I'm like, oh, well, you did.
Or be like someone that is in my family borrowed something and ended up pawning it.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant I could keep it. No. I did not mean that.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe my firstborn, according to how crazy she drove me that day.
Oh, yeah, for the right price, yeah.
Yeah. Number 10, and this is the last one we're going to do today, is falling on a grenade for a buddy. Now, that means a grenade is a very ugly chick.
Mm-hmm.
Agreeing to distract the skanky friend of a hot babe he's trying to score is your legal duty.
Ooh.
But should you get carried away with your good deed and end up getting on the beast, your pal is forbidden to ever,
Ever.
and I mean ever, speak of it.
I agree with this.
I've actually had that happen.
And
I'm going to talk about it on the
sucks.
radio. But yeah, it's yeah. I
like-
was the wingman, and yeah.
Don't you hate that?
I know.
Because the whole time he's getting a good-looking chick, and you're having to bite the bullet
Yeah.
just so he can have a good time.
But see, us men stick together.
That's right.
But anyway. But we'd like to
the
hear
man
we'd like
codes.
to hear some of your stories. Now there's like 69 of them. That's a good number to end with.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like 10 here and 10
Yeah,
there.
we'll do 10 here, 10 there. And then the next time we talk about it, we're going to talk about girl codes, because I actually got to reading some of them, and most of them are sounding kind of familiar to the man code.
Hmm.
So, they're putting.
Do you
different
think
things.
they do the whole grenade thing as well? Do they bite the bullet for their friends and go with the ugly guy?
I think they do. I think I've seen that. Of course, the grenade that you're with might be you the grenade, and it's all reversed.
That's deep.
Well, I'm just saying. Women are talking about equal and
stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we discussed the man codes and eyeball tattoos and tongue tattoos and my daughter burping live on Facebook, and we got some more things coming up. Hopefully, we're going to get more in depth with how we interact with y'all, and I hope you like what we're doing so far. Please leave us comments.
We're going to give away a car.
Yeah, I got a Hot Wheel. My daughters don't play with it no more. It's a Camaro.
Hey, free Camaro.
That's right. Free Camaro for the
first person.
13th person.
The 13th person.
That leaves us a comment.
Ooh. So don't be waiting around for number 12. Just go ahead and start commenting.
Just comment 13 times. Just say something.
There you
Say, this show rocks, or, Michael is hot, and...
Or is not.
What, baby?
It rhymed.
I'm stupid. My own daughter called me stupid.
What a shame.
Well, she's the one that burped on the
children these days.
Yeah, I know.
Disrespectful.
Well, you're listening to the Mike and Josh show, and next week we're going to have Webesode number 6. It's going to get too much where I can't count no more. I'm already on 2 hands.
Oh, Lord. 4 more shows and it's over.
Yeah. Well, we got Kelsey. I think she's warmed up since she's burped and yelled on the radio and stuff. What do you want to say to all the listeners out there? Anything? Tell them what you think about last night at the Christmas in the Park.
It was fun.
It was fun. What was out there?
Real reindeer and Santa.
He was. What reindeer was out there?
Cupid and Donna.
Cupid?
Mm-hmm.
Cupid.
Oh.
Was Rudolph out there?
No.
No, he wasn't out there. He was warming up his nose.
Mm-mm. He didn't want to come. He was sleeping.
Sleeping. Sounds like my kind of reindeer.
That Rudolph. Lazy something.
Well, what's your name?
Kelsey.
Kelsey what?
Fraser.
That's right. This is Kelsey Frazier. She's on the Mike and Josh show. She's telling you a little bit about Christmas. Last night they had Christmas in the Park at Osceola, and they had cakewalks, and they had the Santa and the reindeer. What else do they have?
You decorate a bag and where you pick up a duck and you get something.
Really? What's the ducks with the numbers on it, ain't it? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Did y'all win a lot of prizes?
Mm.
No.
Mama didn't let us do anything.
Yeah. Mama's no fun.
Dadgummit.
We did go to a park where a big monkey bars are, and
You
I
did?
made it.
You did?
I was first one.
You went all the way across? That's my little monkey.
It was this big and this long.
Really? All right, well, that's my daughter. The one that called me stupid.
So sweet.
I'm not hot. I'm just stupid.
There you go. Something to be proud of.
Well, next week on Webesode 6, Josh, what do we plan on talking about? I mean, we kind of goofed off the last couple times. So.
Yeah, well, let's see. We're going to touch on the ongoing debate over whether we should call it a Christmas tree or a holiday tree, or if we should say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. And I won't get into it now because we're going to save it for next week. And we'll touch on a few other things that's in the current headlines.
That's right. All I got to say is don't forget Christ and Christmas. That's my stand.
Exactly.
Well, you're listening to the Mike and Josh show here on Facebook, and we're going to hit the airwaves as soon as we can. We're going to have a lot of things planned. Like I said, we're going to have more things where we can get out in the community and interact with y'all. So,
and remember, never go full retard.
Never go full retard. That's the Mike and Josh show. See you, bye.